losing hope because you're looking at the circumstance, and your heart is filled and burdened with mistrust for me and the soul. Beloved, let go. Lord, I don't know how to. Please help me. God, I want to let go so badly. You're struggling because you don't trust me. It's true, Lord. Every time I've given grace, it's just trampled on. Now you know how I feel with you and so many of my brides. Not what I wanted to hear, guys. You know when you feel like your kindness is being taken advantage of? And Jesus continued, grace is getting what you don't deserve, and it's always readily available for you. So I need to be readily available for this soul too. Okay, Lord, please help me. My heart hurts so much. I think more than anything, I want this pain to be gone. I'm sorry for opening up the door and coming in agreement with sin. It feels like we're all going through it, and that alone pains me. And as an aside, I had gotten a text from 3 different people within a week who were also feeling like giving up on various things. I had expectations for breakthrough for one soul, but our situation didn't change either. It was also painful and discouraging. Yes, beloved, when one suffers, we all suffer. Well, Lord, you mentioned these months will also be difficult. So where's the hope in that? Because for the past 3 years, man, Lord, it has been hard. Well, the difficulty won't always be about the certain area of your life. Beloved, a time is coming very soon where you both will walk together and agree as a team, facing the difficulties together. Hold on tightly to the cross and know that I need everything. Lord, I renounce bitterness. I renounce resentment. I renounce unforgiveness. I renounce depression in Jesus' name. Please give me your peace. Yes, focus, beloved. There's much to pray for, to cover, and to protect. This is not the time to get distracted with your emotions and even the pain of your own sufferings. I need your intercession. Many curses have been released and are landing, and even landing now. Assignments against your nation, your president, against your family, your loved ones, and even ministries, and against my church. I need you to buckle down in prayer and intercession, my beloved sweet one. Look at me. Everything's going to be all right. You're passing through the fire, but you won't be burned. I don't want to see you crying again, my beloved. It pains me too much. If you must cry, cry over the injustice being done to others. Take your tears to prayer and travail for the sake of others. I wanted to speak to you about Abel. What is the significance of Abel in the story, you ask? It's very important for this hour. There are many lessons my brides can learn from it, can be encouraged and equipped. Genesis 4:1-15. Adam knew Eve, his wife. She conceived and bore Cain and said, I've acquired a man from the Lord. Then she bore again, this time his brother Abel. Now Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in the process of time it came to pass that Cain brought an offering of fruit off the ground to the Lord. Abel brought of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat. And the Lord respected Abel and his offering, but he did not respect Cain and his offering. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. So the Lord said to Cain, Why are you angry? Why has your countenance fallen? If you do well, will you not be accepted? If you do not do well, sin lies at the door, and the desire is for you, but you shall rule over it. Now Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, Where is Abel your brother? He said, I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. So now you are cursed from the earth, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. And when you till the ground, it shall no longer yield its strength to you. A fugitive and a vagabond you shall be on the earth. Cain said to the Lord, My punishment is greater than I can bear. Surely you have driven me out of this day from the face of the ground. I shall be hidden from your face. I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond on the earth, and it will happen that anyone who finds me will kill me. And the Lord said to him, Therefore whoever kills Cain, his vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark on Cain, lest anyone find him and should kill him. Jesus continued, Abel's first fruits was pleasing to me, and his life was a living sacrifice, a sweet aroma to me. I chose him to be a shepherd, to foreshadow me, the true shepherd. He tenderly, meekly, and diligently took care of his flock. A wonderful overseer he was of all that I gave him to steward. He gleaned much from the stories his father, Adam, told him of Eden, and warned him not to fall prey to temptations, not fall to tempting words, but to walk in my statutes and commandments. He relished and heeded every instruction given to him by his parents. With childlike simplicity, walked in faith. His brother, on the other hand, was anxious to make something of himself, to obtain honor against what his parents had lost. So he too also toiled and labored, but did it always begrudgingly, and not with a free heart. He gave his sacrifice out of obligation, and Abel gave me his sacrifice out of love and appreciation. Therefore, that is why he gave me the best of his first fruits. Cain, on the other hand, did it so sparingly, and when he knew that I had rather favored Abel's sacrifice, because it was not only done correctly, but with the right intent and motive, jealousy and anger grew in his heart. These were seeds planted long ago, because as a stain of sin, as both brothers grew, he noticed Abel's simplicity in communing with me, and the free heart that he had in doing all things, not for any honor or approval, but doing it for me. Cain finally had enough, as the thought had now become full-blown sin in his heart that led to death. In his death, Abel's blood cried out for justice, for the injustice rendered to him. But when I was met with injustice, free of any sin or offense, my words, my blood cried out for mercy. Do you see now the relevancy? Many of you have been met and will meet with injustice by the closest ones to you, a sibling, a spouse, a family member, a close friend, or even a fellow Christian brother or sister. The pain of any form of injustice hurts, but so much deeper is the pain when it's someone you trust, someone you love, someone you expect to rather love and protect you to be the cause of an injurious wound that rather feels like death. Sometimes when injustice occurs, we're living in a time where people are easily turning on one another in various ways, through slander, accusations, murdering another's character, allowing jealousy and envy to take a foothold, and leading many to even senseless killings because of it. So far has the depravity of sin gone in this generation. But my brides, I want you to return good for evil, forgiveness instead of vengeance, prayer instead of complaint, and blessing instead of cursing, and cry out for mercy instead of justice, for the same measure in which you give is the same you will receive. And that was the end of Jesus' message.